Breaking news, James Spader appears mildly excited in an interview.
Recent polls show that maids do not appreciate being cleaned up for prior to their arrival.
An elderly woman lands in Ohio State Penitentiary on vandalism charges after painting the town red. I'm Lana.
I'm Megan McKay.
There's some news in this world that must be covered by the news, and because this is a news show, we're gonna cover it and do the news. Kanoodle news, we're not a reliable source.
Our top story tonight. J.K. Rowling announced recently that she'll be penning the screenplay for the upcoming Potterverse movie, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. The film will be the first in a series based on a Potter companion manual written by Rowling for Comic Relief. Sources suggest that the Fantastic Beasts will all be discovered in exotic locations, including New York, Italy, Australia, and Russia. Film protagonist Newt Scamander will also spend a great deal of time in Uganda, but spoiler alert, he's gonna come up empty-handed.
A strange smell has permeated the Big Apple, and residents will not stop complaining about it. While new evidence of chemical warfare in Syria surfaces every day, many New Yorkers have reported noticing a faint maple syrup smell throughout Manhattan. Brooklyn native Matt Peters first caught a whiff of the saccharine condiment, possibly at the very same moment that hundreds of innocent Syrian men, women, and children were exposed to lethal amounts of sarin gas.
It was just kind of weird, you know? It made me a little nauseous. Had to buy a bottle of Pepto on my way to work.
While maple syrup is not a potent and illegal chemical nerve agent with the potential to permanently debilitate an entire country, the unexpected breakfast odor caught a lot of NYC commuters off guard.
I don't eat pancakes. My kids don't even eat pancakes. Ugh, gluten, you know?
Sarin gas is an illegal man-made nerve agent that was first synthesized in 1940s Germany, 20 years before America had even heard the name Mrs. Butterworth. A perfume factory in Jersey, known for processing aromatic fenugreek seeds, is a suspected source of the sickly sweet smell, but police were unable to find import papers indicating that fenugreek had been purchased from an overseas supplier. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has condemned events in Syria, calling the sarin gas attack a war crime. He has yet to weigh in on Maple Syrup Gate 2013.
Later today, we'll have our Dow Jones report. But now, residents of Barrington, Illinois were warned to get a rabies shot in the wake of a massive bat infestation. Residents of the upscale Chicago suburb have been finding bats in their attics and garages, roosting at all hours of the day and night. Arthur Davidson has experienced the problem firsthand.
Ah, come on.
I'm the knight.
It's awful. They're vermin, and the city needs to take care of them.
Older homes are particularly susceptible to unwanted visitors, as general wear and tear can leave many entry points for Mother Nature.
Must build a nest for the queen. To please the queen, yes.
Come on, let's go, you ants. Come on. Come on. Let's go. The plumbing is very old, the pipes are very old, and they do leak and drip quite a bit.
Jeez, I'm trying to shower. Get out!
Difficult. It's very difficult.
A stirring report. That's it for Kanoodle News. Today's episode was brought to you by Mrs. Butterworth's Classic Table Syrup. Mrs. Butterworth, America's only syrup officially declared not a war crime by the United Nations. Good night.